Nation. Okay, sige, let's start po. As always, I start my lecture with a Bible verse. Alam yan ng mga math majors natin na lagi kong nalilecturean weekly. So siguro nakapagkabisado na sila ng napakaraming Bible verses. Ayan, so our Bible verse for tonight is Colossians chapter 3 verse 17. Ang ganda lang naman ang sinasabi dito, no? And whatever you do, whether in word or deed, do it all in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, giving thanks to the God the Father through Him. So all of your sacrifices, all of your hard work will pay off because you're believing in the Lord Jesus Christ. And siya naman talaga yung dahilan kung bakit natin ginagawa lahat ng bagay dito sa mundo. And apart from that, so I wouldn't be here kung wala si Lord. Hindi ako magiging ganito talagang dedicated as a lecturer, no? So kasi naman I always rely on the Lord. So whatever I'm doing, I'm not pleasing people, I'm pleasing the Lord. So that is what you want to do, no? So lahat ng gagawin natin, lahat ng bagay na gagawin natin, whatever it is, look at the Lord. Do not mind others, no? So whatever nasabihin nila sa iyo ng negative or kahit ano man yan, whatever it is, do it all. Gawin mo lang lahat para sa Panginoon. And sa darating na March 17, whatever negativities, continue to encourage yourself. Alam ko yung sacrifices ninyo, yung hardship ninyo, kasama natin ang Panginoon sa laban. Do it all, okay, in the name of the Lord Jesus Christ, giving thanks to God the Father through Him. I hope, ayan, ang ating spiritual reminder para sa ating lahat. Na huwag kayong mapanghinaan ng loob, continue, laban lang para sa pangarap, para sa lisensya. Okay, sige po, simulan na natin. Okay, ready na ba ang lahat? Ayan. So, math and science tayo tonight. So, simulan na natin ito. Okay? Ayan, simulan ko na sa number 1. I hope nasagutan nyo na at kamusta naman ang pagsasagot. Ayan. Okay, number 1, it is significantly cleaner than most fossil fuels such as coal and oil, but still produces sulfur dioxide during electricity production. Okay, is it biomass, hydro energy, geothermal energy, or solar energy? Okay, so hindi nawawala sa board exam talaga yung mga renewable and non-renewable energy resources natin. Okay, pag another term for non-renewable, unsustainable. Okay, unsustainable. Okay, so lumabas na yung solar energy. Ang gumagamit niya yung solar panels or sunlight. Okay, solar panels or sunlight. Energy is the ability to do work. So meron tayong potential and kinetic. Huwag kalimutan din, lumalabas yan. Potential is stored energy and kinetic naman po, energy in motion. So ito, so yung lumabas nga nung September, no, the highest consumption of electricity. Anong sagot doon? Air conditioner. Okay, hindi siya refrigerator. So air conditioner, the highest consumption of energy. Ilista lang po ang mga blessing natin tonight. Ayan, para ready na kayo sa Gen Ed at mauulit na naman yan sa final coaching. Okay, again, the highest consumption of energy, air conditioner. Okay, hindi po refrigerator. Okay? So ito, anong sagot naman sa tanong na to, no? So energy, ayan. The gravest threat, nung September din yan, the gravest threat to the 21st century, global warming ang isasagot doon. Again, global warming, the gravest threat to the 21st century. Okay, significantly cleaner than most fossil fuels such as coal and oil, but still produces sulfur dioxide during electricity production. Biomass. Okay? Biomass po ito. Ang geothermal energy, it is found in the heat concentrations of the Earth's crust and mantle. Okay, geothermal po, nasa pinakailalim yan ng ating lupa, sa crust at sa mantle. Okay? Ano pang lumabas? Sun. Okay, ang sun hindi yan nawawala, no, sa Gen Ed. Okay, it is the lifeblood of the ecosystem. Isulat ng isulat, no? Or i-take note ng i-take note. Sun, the lifeblood of the ecosystem. Okay, yan yung may kinalaman sa ating energy. Okay, yan. So, okay, yes po, aircon po sagot ko noon. Yes, tama kasi, Sir Jerry. Okay, yung sa power bank, that is a stored energy. So that would be, Ma'am Jenny Herona, if I'm not mistaken, chemical. Okay, chemical energy. Pero may mga binabago kasi sila. Madadaanan natin yan sa final coaching. So paki-take note na lang yung mga lumabas. Okay, aircon, highest consumption of energy. Sun, the lifeblood of the ecosystem. O the largest ecosystem. Okay, what is the largest ecosystem? Ocean. Okay, isulat. The largest ecosystem, ocean. Okay? So number one pa lang, binubuhos ko na sa inyo lahat ng lumabas sa science. Okay, Sahara, the world's largest hot desert of ecosystem. Okay, kasi wala naman doon yung Antarctic. Okay, Sahara po yun ha. World's largest desert of ecosystem. Okay, next. Okay na po sa number one. Ano pa? The safest or the cleanest energy, nuclear energy. The safest and the cleaner or the safest energy is the nuclear energy. Okay? So ayan, types of biomass for energy, we have wood, vegetable oils and animal fats, trash or garbage, crops and agriculture residues, animal manure, and sewage. Okay, pakisulat, may naalala lang ako, hydroponics. Okay, ano po yung hydroponics? Sige nga, pakichat. Kaya makipag-interact tayo. No, lumabas yan ng September, hydroponics. Okay, what is hydroponics, mga reviewees? Ang hydroponics po ba, nakaka-apekto po ba ito sa ating climate change? Yun ang tinanong doon. Yes, plants na may water. Okay, they are plants that are based on a water solution. Okay, so ang isasagot natin doon, hindi po nakakaapekto sa climate change ang hydroponics. Ang hydroponics po ay nakakatulong pa nga sa ating ecosystem. Okay, yan ang mga tanong. No, kasi yung carburetor exhaust, nakaka-effect po yan sa ating climate change. Kasi nga, di ba we have the greenhouse gases wherein natatrap po yung heat sa Earth's surface. Okay, yan ang kadalasang tanong no, sa Science, Technology, and Society. Huwag kalimutan, climate change and global warming na po talaga yung usapin sa GenEd. Okay? Masyado bang mabilis? Okay lang yung pacing? Ayan, sige. Pag masyadong mabilis, paki-chat na lang ako directly para medyo ano natin, mas gusto kong ipaintindi sa inyo. Okay, yung mga lumalabas talaga sa Gen Ed Science. Okay, this is an intensive review, no? Ayan. So we have, ayan, pag climate change, no, it's always appearing po on the board exam. Okay, mga bagay na nakakaapekto sa climate change at mga bagay na wala namang effect sa climate change. Okay? Sige po, let's continue. Okay, ano po ba yung hydro energy? Very clean and powerful method for generating electricity from a trapped wall of water. Okay, very clean po ang ating hydro energy. Ocean po, the largest ecosystem. Okay, geothermal energy used to provide a source of heating or hot water for households using ground source heat pumps. Okay, siya naman nakakatulong sa atin for heating or hot water for households. And ang solar energy, solar panel, sun. Okay, sun talaga yung pinaka-start, no? Aayusin kasi yon. Mahilig po magtanong ang Gen Ed sa pag-a-arrange. O, ganito ang ayos. Sun, primary producer, primary consumer, decomposer. Laging mauuna si sun kasi sa kanya po lahat ng energy nagmumula. Okay, the lifeblood of the ecosystem. Okay, the greater the solar energy supply, the more effective the cells will be. However, the more heat a solar panel receives, the more unreliable it can be. Okay? So, pinaka-lifeblood po ng ecosystem natin, yung araw, yung sun. Okay, yan po. So, wag natin kalimutan yan. Tas ocean, largest ecosystem, highest consumption of energy naman sa Earth. Okay, number 2 na tayo. This process involves the splicing of functional genes into cells that contain defective non-functional genes for a particular trait. Is it genetic engineering, penetrance, gene therapy, or genes? Okay, huwag kalimutan ang gene po is our hereditary information. Study of heredity, genetics, father of genetics, Gregor Mendel. Okay, wag pong kalimutan yung mga lumabas na yon. Okay, and then, ito naman po, ito yung process of splicing of functional genes into cell. Study of cell cytology. Study of cell cytology. So this one is gene therapy. Okay, this one is gene therapy. Okay, very good. Nakuha nyo letter C. Ano naman po sir yung genetic engineering, penetrance in genes? Let's find out sa next slide. Okay, yan. This one is the illustration of the gene therapy. Cell, ito daw yung cell without functioning gene, nagdadagdag, okay, nagdadagdag ng DNA containing a functional version of the lost gene so that the cell can function normally. Okay, nagdadagdag, no? Okay, ano po ba yung components ng DNA? Adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. All tigers can growl. Adenine, thymine, cytosine, guanine. Sa RNA naman po ang naiiba lang, meron siyang uracil. Okay, unlike with the DNA, we have adenine, thymine, cytosine, and guanine. Okay. So how about the genetic engineering? Genetic engineering is also called genetic modification. It's a process that uses laboratory-based technologies to alter the DNA makeup of an organism, to alter or to change the DNA makeup of an organism. Okay, so ano nga ulit lumalabas po sa GenEd to, no, yung salitang mutation. Okay, what do you mean by mutation? Pakisulat. Okay, or pakisulat tuloy. Pakitype. Okay, para sa face-to-face, pakisulat. Okay, so mutation po, damage to what? Ayan, bakit ba tayo nagkakaroon ng mutation sa ating mga genes? Ayan, it's one of the damage, no? Or nagkakaroon tayo ng damage sa ating mga genes because of radiation. And that radiation po, it turns out to a mutation. Okay. Penetrance. So what is penetrance? It's a measure of how often a disease genotype correlates to the disease phenotype. Ano po yung pagkakaiba ng genotype sa phenotype? Ang phenotype po yung observable characteristics. Ang genotype po yung genetic information. So that's the difference, no, of genotype and phenotype. Okay, and then yan po. Penetrance po yung how we measure genotype in correlation with phenotype. And the heredity information is contained within the genes located in the chromosomes of each cell. Okay, genes contains the hereditary information. Okay, anong meaning ng DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid. Okay? I hope it's clear. So, konting genetics lang naman. Genetic splicing po yung ating sinagutan kanina. Or genetic splicing or what we call the gene therapy. Okay, let's move on. Yung mga sakit naman, mga disorders. Okay, number 3. It is a rare inherited disorder that causes an amino acid called the phenylalanine to build up in the body. Actually, may keyword na kayo, no? Kahit hindi sa'yo familiar yung tanong na to, pwede mong i-connect, okay, doon sa choices. Okay, ayan. Very good naman ang ating mga review. So, tama kayo. That is phenylketonuria. Phenylketonuria. Okay, kahit nga nung nabasa ko, ay may ganun pala, no? Okay, these items are taken from the book Science, Technology, and Society. Okay, so ano-ano naman po yung mga iba't ibang sakit natin? Down syndrome, trisomy 21 po yan. So Down syndrome is a condition in which a baby is born with an extra chromosome number 21. O ano nga tinatanong pala, naalala ko yung salitang baby, may tinatanong sa GenEd na test tube babies. Ano nga yon? Test tube babies in vitro fertilization. In vitro fertilization. Okay, sila may mga extra chromosome number 21. Okay, sickle cell disease happens when the hemoglobin is abnormal, which causes the red blood cell to become hard and sticky and look like a C-shaped farm tool called a sickle. Okay, yung sickle parang pantabas yan ng mga damo. Okay, ang itsura niya para siyang curve. Curve yung shape niya. Okay, so nagiging ganun daw yung shape, okay, ng hemoglobin and causes the red blood cells to become hard and sticky. And next, hemophilia is usually an inherited bleeding disorder in which the blood does not clot properly. Okay, does not clot properly, hemophilia. Ayan, next. Okay, this is the failure to allow soil to recover nutrients and organic matter content between plantings. Is it habitat destruction, overgrazing, cover crops, or overcropping? Okay, anong sinagot ng mga reviewees dito? Ayan, letter B, letter C. Okay, failure to allow soil to recover nutrients and organic matter content between plantings. So, hindi nawawala tong habitat sa GenEd, no? The place where an animal lives. Ayan, habitat, the place where an animal lives. At yung mga animals natin, meron niyang classification, hindi rin nawawala. Lumabas nung September sila gorilla, si orangutan, at si chimpanzee. Ano kayang sinagot doon? Anong sagot doon? Gorilla, orangutan, and chimpanzee. Yes, primate. Hindi po monkeys ang isasagot doon, ha? Okay, primate. Order primate po sila. Okay, ganyan ka-tricky ang GenEd, no? Lilituhin talaga kayo. So, yung chimpanzee, gorilla, and orangutan, primate. O, paano naman kung ilagay nila yung eagle, hawk, raptors naman yun. Eagles and hawk, raptors. Tapos yung mga chimpanzee, orangutan, order, primate. Okay? So, ganyan, no? So, talagang bago, no, yung mga tanong sa GenEd, no? Okay, it is the failure to allow soil to recover nutrients and organic matter content between plantings, that is overcropping. Overcropping po. Ayan, sige. So, alamin natin yung meaning ng iba. Yung habitat, huwag kalimutan, place where an animal lives. Okay? So, let's continue. Yung mga types pala ng animal. Ano yung mga plant-eating animal? Plant-eating animal. Huwag nyo nang kalimutan, napaka-basic, no? Plant-eating animal, herbivore. Meat-eating animal, omnivore. Plants and meat-eating animal, omnivore. Carnivore pag meat lang, sorry. Carnivore pag meat, pag plants and meat, omnivore. Ayan, very good. Ang tatahimik ng mga reviewees natin, ha? Okay. Chat-chat lang kayo. Anong pinagkaiba ng food chain sa food web? Hindi rin nawawala yan sa GenEd. Food chain and food web. Anong food chain yung lumalabas sa board exam? Grass, goat, human, bacteria. Yan. Dito pa lang marami na agad konsepto, no? Ang grass po, producer. Plants, producer. Another term for producer, autotrophs. Okay, autotrophs. Okay? Ano naman ang goat? Primary consumer. Ang human, secondary consumer. Ang bacteria, decomposer. Okay, anong other words for decomposer? Saprophytes and saprotrophs. Paano nagre-reproduce ang bacteria? Binary fission. Ayan, binary fission. Anong mga keywords naman po ng food web? Interlocking, interconnected, intertwined. Basta nandun yung prefix na inter. Ayan, intertwined. Okay? Grass, goat, human, bacteria is an example of a food chain. Ayan, kasi lumabas yung salitang habitat, place where an animal lives. Ang dami mo nang pwedeng i-associate dyan na concept. Okay, ano po yung meaning ng iba? I hope nakuha to ha. Masyado bang mabilis? Okay lang kayo, reviewees? I want to know your feedback. Ayan. O, pa-heart react naman kung nakakasabay. Marami ng blessing ang nasabi. Sana na isusulat. Ayan. Thank you, teachers. Okay. Medyo daw. Ayan, thank you, ma'am, for the honest feedback. O, babagalan natin, no? Okay, at least may nagsabi ng masyadong mabilis. Ayan. Okay, parang pina-final coaching na kayo, no? Ayan. Sir, dahan-dahan po, di ko na masundan. Ayan, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you sa feedback. Okay. Mosquito po, Ma'am Abigail, phylum Arthropoda. Phylum Arthropoda. May tinatanong pa sa mosquito, surface tension. Paano daw sila nakaka-float or parang nakakadaan sa water? Surface tension. Okay, sige, let's continue. Medyo bagalan natin yung pacing. Okay, habitat destruction. Humans have used their technologies to remove trees and other plant life from wide areas of their natural habitat for the purpose of creating agricultural lands, industrial zones, roadways, or residential and commercial developments. Totoo naman to, di ba? Yung tao rin mismo ang sumisira sa kanyang kapaligiran. Okay, because nasa 21st century na po tayo, ano po yung removing trees? Deforestation. Deforestation. Unti-unti na pong nawawala, nauubos yung mga puno because of what? Illegal logging and other plant life. Ayan po ang tinatawag natin na habitat destruction. Okay, for the purpose of creating agricultural lands, industrial zones, roadways, residential, and commercial developments. Okay, yan po. Pagsira po sa tirahan ng mga hayop, habitat destruction. Okay. Okay po. Okay, ano po yung nagko-consume? May tinatanong din kasi, which of the following consumes the most energy din? Bukod sa aircon yung sagot, ang isasagot po doon, industry. Kasi malawak po ang industry, marami na po siyang sakop. So the most or the consumption of energy, yung mas nakakasakop po sa consumption of energy, industry or industrialized countries. Okay, overgrazing is the practice of allowing large numbers of domestic animals to graze an area too small to support them. Okay, parang hinahayaan mo yung, di ba, hinahayaan natin yung mga goat, yung mga cow para kumain, no? Kumain ng grass sa farmlands. So ito yung sobrang dami nila, so hinahayaan mo silang kumain, pero napakaliit naman ng area na yon to support them. Okay, so yun po yung overgrazing. Okay, ano nga ulit yung habitat? Place where an animal lives. Okay? O sige, mag-ano tayo? Mag-formative assessment tayo. Paki-chat na lang. Okay, ready, set, go. Okay, saan nagmumula ang energy ng solar panel? Okay, very good. Ayan, place where an animal lives. Place where an animal lives, yes. Plant-eating animal. Plant-eating animal. Okay, correct. Grass, goat, human, bacteria is an example of grass, goat, human, bacteria is an example of food chain. Interlocking, intertwined, interconnected. Okay, the largest ecosystem. Largest ecosystem. Ayan, very good. Ocean. The lifeblood of ecosystem. Okay, San. The largest ocean in the world naman. Baka itanong, no? The largest ocean in the world. Yes, alam na alam ng taong bayan, ang Pacific Ocean. Very good. What else? It contains hereditary information. Okay, the blueprint of life. Yes, the genes. Very good. What is another term for test tube babies? What is another term for test tube babies? Yes, IVF, in vitro fertilization. Ang gagaling naman. Bigyan mo yung sarili mo ng palakpakan, no? Nakuha mo agad yung mga lumalabas sa boarding exam. Sige, mamaya ulit. Okay, ang galing nyo pala. Gusto nyo mag-drills. Ay, nakalimutan ko itanong. So, anong appliance yung nagko-consume ng most energy? Anong sasagot doon? Ayan. Aircon. Okay, tapos pa pala yung gorilla, chimpanzee. With orangutan, anong order? Ayan, primates. O kapag eagle, hawk. Eagle and hawk, yes, raptors. Very good. Ang gagaling talaga. Sige, tuloy natin ulit. Okay, cover crops. Ayan, cover crops. Crops that protect soil from erosion. Okay, erosion, movement. Ayan, movement yan ng soil, no? Pag weathering, breaking down of the rocks. Okay, crops that protect soil from erosion. Okay, number 5. Thank you, Sir Jonathan. Ayan. The following are advantages of information technology except, ang hinahanap natin yung except, no? Globalization, cost effectiveness, creation of new jobs, pursuance of political agenda. So obvious na, no? Ano yung negative dyan? Pursuance of political agenda. Okay, ano po ba yung globalization? Intensification, integration of different countries. Okay, to support the global village. Yan po yung globalization na tinatawag, no? Palagi naman yung lumalabas na concept. Kung hindi po globalization, kung maalala ko ang lumabas, global village. Okay, global village po yung lumalabas sa Gen E. Okay, it's another way or another term for globalization. Okay, yan po ang naging advantage ng nasa ano na tayo, Education 4.0. Education 4.0 na tayo or the digitized economy na tayo. So napaka-lawak na ng pwedeng marating ng ating mga networks. Okay? Ang information superhighway po ay internet. Okay, the following are advantages of information technology except pursuance of political agenda. At tandaan, no, mahilig sa ganitong tanong si Gen Ed. Isulat ko ha, the beneficial effect. And the beneficial effect of science or scientific development. Maraming ganitong tanong sa Gen Ed. The beneficial effect of scientific development on, ang lumabas noong September, transportation. Okay, what is the beneficial effect of scientific development on transportation? Ang isasagot nyo dyan, greater mobility. Okay, kasi pag agriculture naman, increase crop yield. Increase crop yield. Kapag transportation, greater mobility. Ayan, mahilig sa kung meron pa education naman, what is the beneficial effect of scientific development on education? What is the beneficial effect of scientific development on education? Access to knowledge source. Ayan, may nag-chat po. Yes, access to knowledge source. Galing. Okay, education, access to knowledge source, transportation, greater mobility, agriculture, increase crop yield. Okay, increase crop yield. Okay, next. Okay, globalization has brought the world closer together, led to sharing information more quickly and efficiently, and enabled countries to share ideas and information with each other. So mas naging connected na, mas naging integrated na po yung mga bansa because of globalization. And then we have cost effectiveness. What is cost effectiveness? It has led to computerization of business processes in increased productivity that gave more profits, better pay, and working conditions. Mas nakatulong po yung paggamit ng computer sa ating mga businesses. They gave more profit, better pay, and working conditions. And creation of new jobs has led to the opening of opportunities for computer programmers, system analysts, hardware and software developers, and web designers. Okay. Okay, another new question, number 6. Which among the following is not included in the laws of robot formulated by Isaac Asimov in the 1940s? A robot may not injure a human being through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. A robot must obey the orders given by human beings except where such orders would conflict with the latter. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the latter. A robot thinks for itself. Whatever the decision it makes and whatever consequences it may bring, the robot itself should be held responsible. Wow, mukhang nabasa nyo to, no? So tama kayong lahat. It's letter D. Okay, a robot thinks for itself, whatever the decision it makes and whatever consequences it may bring, the robot itself should be held responsible. So the laws of robot lang po according to Isaac Asimov is yung A, B, and C. Okay? And tinatanong po sa Gen Ed, robots will soon replace humans in the workplace. Again, robots will soon replace humans in the workplace. Okay? And pakibasa na rin po itong laws of robot ni Isaac Asimov. Okay, next, its function was to provide environmental protection and to utilize scientific knowledge to ensure the safety of people. Is it PAG-ASA? Philippine National Oil Company? The Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999? Or the Department of Science and Technology? Ayan, very good. It's letter A, Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, Astronomical Services Administration. Sila po yung nagbibigay sa atin ng mga rainfall warning. And hindi lang yan. Another lumalabas because we are located in the Pacific Ring of Fire or the Circum-Pacific Belt. Kaya marami pong earthquakes, typhoons, and volcanic eruptions sa Philippines. Okay, again, we're located in the Ring of Fire or the Circum-Pacific Belt. Pakitandaan po yan. Okay, ayan. What is the Philippine National Oil Company? To promote industrial and economic development through effective and efficient use of energy sources. It talks about how we deal with energy naman, Philippine National Oil Company. Philippine Clean Air Act of 1999 or RA 8749 to protect and preserve the environment and ensure the sustainable development of its natural resources. Okay, so we need to be eco-literacy. We need to help our environment and to protect and preserve it. And then, the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, is the primary science and technology body in the country, charged with pursuing the state policy of supporting local efforts in science, technology, research, and development. Ayan, paki-take note po yung meaning ng science sa Gen Ed, body of knowledge. And paki-take note din po yung meaning ng technology sa Gen Ed, application of science. Science, body of knowledge. Technology, application of science. Paki-take note po. Ayan. Okay, next. For an ecosystem to survive, there must be a chain of production and transfer of energy, the natural and the most important source of which is the fossil, water, sun, or plant. Ayan, ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. The most important source of energy. Okay, alam natin dapat ito. Very good. At siya ang nagsisimula ng lahat. Meron ding lumalabas po na tanong na i-arrange nyo naman siya. Ang tamang arrangement, sun, primary producer, then primary consumer. Ano yung panghuli pag in-arrange natin? Decomposer. Okay? Ayan, sun, primary producer, primary consumer, decomposer. Ano nga ulit yung meaning ng ecosystem? The interaction between living and non-living things. Kung hindi naman gamitin yung salitang living or non-living, anong ginagamit ni PRC? Biotic and abiotic. Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Jemily, number 10 question yan, sir. Naalala pa ni Ma'am noong September. Okay, or na-encounter pala ni Ma'am. Okay. Kaya in ecosystem, the interaction between living and non-living things. Okay? So, ang sagot dito ay sun, the most important source of energy. Okay, ayan, no? So, ang hydroponics naman po, na water-based solution po sa mga halaman. Hydroponics, water-based solution sa mga halaman. Ang fossil fuels, ano ba to? Renewable or non-renewable? Fossil fuels, they are non-renewable. Ang fossil fuels. Okay? O the largest ecosystem, ocean. Water universal solvent. Water universal solvent, the chemical formula H2O. Plants, ang daming tanong sa plants, no? So ano yung process nila? Food making process nila? Photosynthesis. Anong nire-release nila at night? O yan yung madalas itanong sa board exam eh. Nire-release at night ng mga halaman, carbon dioxide. Okay? Ayan, photosynthesis. And they are also called autotrophs because they can produce their own food. Okay, next. Ayan na nga, natanong ko na to kanina, the beneficial effect of scientific development on transportation is greater mobility. Saan naman pong beneficial effect yung easy access of data? Information technology. Okay, ang prevention of disease, medicine. Ang agriculture, increase crop yield. Agriculture, increase crop yield. Okay? Greater mobility po, transportation. Okay? Sige pa, heart react naman kung nakakasabay pa. Maayos na ba ang pacing? Nakakasabay na? Ayan, thank you so much for the feedback. Kanina medyo na-excite lang si Teacher to. Kasi na-miss ko naman kayo, no? Dahil naging busy ako sa mga major ship. Okay. Ay, pero magkikita pa naman tayo sa final coaching ng Gen M. Ayan, okay. Next, number 10. Ito, nilista ko pala. Ayan. Okay, the beneficial effect of scientific development on agriculture is increased crop yield. Agriculture, increased crop yield. The beneficial effect of scientific development on education is access to knowledge source. The beneficial effect of scientific development on medicine is prevention or control of diseases. Kung hindi control, prevention. The beneficial effect of scientific knowledge are solution to practical problems, making informed decisions, and development of new technology. The beneficial effect, nadagdagan tayo noong September, ito yung tinanong, the beneficial effect of scientific knowledge on transportation is greater mobility. And pursuance of political agenda is not a beneficial effect of scientific knowledge. Ayan, pakitandaan, no? Yan ang kinompile ko ng mga parallel questions po sa salitang the beneficial effect on scientific development. Para at least you're familiar. Okay? Sige, mamaya i-drills natin yan. I-move muna natin. O, eto, kanina ko pa sinasabi, no? Yung arrangement. Mahilig kasi magpa-arrange si PRC. Arrange in chronological order from top start to end. The food chain order should be, ano ba dapat mauuna dyan? The lifeblood or the most important source of energy. Ano ba yun? Yung sun. Ang tama, sun, primary producer, primary consumer, and decomposer. Ayan, yun ang mauuna. Okay? Okay. Sun muna, tas producer, consumer, panghuli na po yung decomposer. Okay, ano ba yung sun? The most important source of energy? Ano ulit ang primary producer? Plants. Okay, they are also called autotrophs. Ano naman ang mga primary consumer? Usually po yan yung mga herbivores. Decomposer naman, they are the saprotrophs or bacteria. Okay, they eat the dead part or the dead organic matter of an animal. Okay, yan po yung mga decomposer or bacteria. Okay? Next, ayan, no? So, dapat kilala nyo ang the most famous scientist of the 20th century. He became the most famous scientist of the 20th century. Ang dami-daming mga tao-tao sa science. Okay, na dapat nating kilalanin yan. Okay, si Thomas Edison, Alexander Graham Bell, Albert Einstein, or si Isaac Newton. Sinong sagot? Ayan, ang galing. Letter C, si Albert Einstein. Sino ba si Thomas Edison? Ayan. Thomas Edison, the incandescent light bulb, the phonograph, the motion picture camera, as well as improving. Hindi siya yung nakadiscover talaga ng telephone kasi si Alexander Graham Bell yun. Ang kilala talaga sa kanya, incandescent light bulb. Improving the telegraph and telephone. Si Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, at the age of 29, he invented the telephone. O, sa mga math major naman, dyan ang tinatanong sa kanya yung decibel. Okay, siya rin po kasi naka-originate or naka-discover po ng decibel. And then, si Isaac Newton discovered the laws of gravity and was also responsible for working out many of the principles of visible light and the laws of motion and contributing to calculus. O, sino pa yung mga tao-tao no, sa Gen Ed? Okay, we have, ayan, burahin ko lang muna. No, father of genetics, Gregor Mendel. Father of genetics, father of Asian taxonomy, Aristotle. Discovered penicillin, Fleming. Discovered the rabies vaccine, Pasteur. Okay? So genetics, taxonomy, Asian taxonomy, penicillin, rabies vaccine, Pasteur. The Richter scale, intensity of earthquake, yun na nga, si Richter. Intensity of earthquakes, Richter. Sine, tangent, and secant, sino nakadiscover nun? Albert Gerard. Albert Gerard, sine, tangent, and secant. Father of modern science, Galileo. Galileo. Earth is the center of the universe, Ptolemy. Earth is the center of the universe, Ptolemy. Sun is the center of the universe, Copernicus. Sun is the center of the universe, Copernicus. The first model of the universe, Eudoxus. The first model of the universe, Eudoxus. Okay? O, tapos, incandescent light bulb, Edison. Tapos, we have telephone, Alexander Graham Bell. So, si Alexander Bell, telephone or decibel. Most famous scientist of the 20th century, Einstein. Laws of motion, Newton. Laws of planetary motion, Kepler. Okay, si Kepler naman po, laws of planetary motion. O sige, i-drills natin. Ayan yung choices nyo sa harapan. Ready, set, go. Laws of motion. Laws of motion. Sige, i-drill natin. Ayan, telephone. Invented the telephone. Okay, yes, si Bell. Father of ancient taxonomy. Father of ancient taxonomy. Yes, Aristotle. Measure the intensity of earthquakes. Measure the intensity of earthquakes. Yes, Richter. Father of genetics. Father of genetics. Mendel. Penicillin. Penicillin. Fleming. Rabies vaccine. Rabies vaccine. Pasteur. Sine, tangent, and secant. Sine, tangent, and secant. Yes, Albert Gerard, father of modern science. He also discovered the moons of the Jupiter. Yes, Galileo Galilei. Okay, siya naman nakadiscover ng incandescent light bulb. Incandescent light bulb. Incandescent light bulb. Yes, si Edison, Thomas Edison. Okay, sino naman nakadiscover na ang Earth, ay sino naman nagsabi na ang Earth ay center ng universe or geocentric? Earth is the center. Ptolemy kapag Earth is the center of the universe. Okay, kapag naman po Sun is the center of the universe or heliocentric, yes, Copernicus. Sino naman po yung nagsabi ng first model of the universe? He created the first model of the universe? Yes, si Eudoxus. Ayan. Ay, hindi ko pa pala natanong yung isa. The laws of planetary motion. Laws of planetary motion? Yes, si Kepler. Ang gagaling naman talaga ng ating mga alagang-alaga. Busog sa pag-aalaga ng Teacher A. Okay. Next, number 12. Kaya pa, laban lang. Papasa na ba? Okay? Top-notcher na yan. Okay? Top-notcher in the making. It is a sophisticated product of engineering by pre-Spanish Filipinos. Okay, Puerto Princesa Underground River, Mount Mayon, volcano, Banawe Rice Terraces, or Cordillera Mountains. Ayan. So that is, anong tinatanong sa Mayon Volcano? The perfectly cone-shaped volcano. Ano pang tinatanong na volcano? The volcano that erupted in 1991, Mount Pinatubo. The volcano that erupted in 1991, Mount Pinatubo. Tinanong po itong Cordillera Mountains. Ano pong ethnic group ang nakatira sa Cordillera Mountains? Kaya ano pong ethnic group ang nakatira? Yes, very good Sir Jonathan, Ma'am Jenny. Igorot. Ang Aita saan? Tinatanong din yan sa GenEd. Ang Aita sa ang mga provinces naman? Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga. Ayan, Zambales, Tarlac, and Pampanga. Ito, ulit, no? Cordillera Mountains, Igorot. Zambales, Tarlac, Pampanga, Aitas. Okay, ang sagot dito, Banawe Rice Terraces. Yan, at Cagayan daw, sabi ni Sir Jonathan. Okay, next. It is the use of resources made available by nature to procreate and make changes. Is it science, technology, creativity, or innovation? Use of resources, that is technology. Okay? Body of knowledge, science. Creativity, thinking out of the box. Innovation, using that creativity for a purpose. Ano pang tinatanong po sa technology? The application of scientific knowledge. 14. Science, body of knowledge. Technology, application of science. Creativity is about coming up with a big idea. And innovation is about executing The idea, converting the idea into a successful business. Okay, executing na po. Kung yung creativity po, idea pa lang, pag ginawa mo na yung idea na yon, that is innovation. That's the difference between creativity and innovation. Okay, so the father of creativity, si Edward Paul Torrance, known as the father of creativity. Ang framework po ni Torrance, gumawa po siya ng framework for creative thinking. It involves fluency, refers to production of a great number of ideas or alternate solutions to a problem. And flexibility refers to the product of ideas that show a variety of possibilities or realms of thought. It involves the ability to see things from different points of view, use many different approaches or strategies. Elaboration is the process of enhancing ideas by providing more details. Additional detail and clarity improve interest in and understanding of the topic. And originality involves the production of ideas that are unique or unusual. It involves synthesis or putting information about a topic back together in a new way. So sabi daw ni Edward Paul Torrance, na siya naman po ay kinilalang father of creativity, may 4 po na framework ang creative thinking. Ang fluency, kung gaano kakabilis makapag-isip ng idea, gaano karami yon. So ang flexibility naman, gaano karami po yung iba't ibang pamamaraan mo, no? Flexible, iba't ibang pamamaraan mo to execute yung mga ideas na yon. Kapag nagdadagdag ka naman ng detail, adding more information, that is elaboration. Ang originality naman po, nakapag-produce ka ng idea na kakaiba, out of this world. Okay? Out of the ordinary or extraordinary. Okay? Idea. Okay? That is originality. Okay, 14. It is the primary driver for technological growth and drives higher living standards. Primary driver of technological growth, that is innovation. Innovation na po yan. Driver of technological growth. Okay, sino nagsabi ng genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work? According to, ayan, na-review natin yung mga scientists, no? Albert Einstein pa rin to. Thomas Edison, incandescent light bulb. Isaac Newton, laws of motion. Nicholas Copernicus, sun is the center of the universe. Okay. Ito po, no, kay Ptolemy. Ptolemy, ang center ng universe is Earth. Kay Copernicus, the center of the universe is the sun. That's the difference between the two. Okay, next. 16, covering over 71% of the Earth's surface and source of livelihood of over 3 billion people, the largest ecosystem in the world. Okay, what is the largest ecosystem in the world? Ocean. Okay, ocean. Okay, sa desert, ano yung tinatanong dyan? Sahara, the world's largest desert of ecosystem, Sahara. And ano naman pong biome ang meron tayo, ang Pilipinas? Tropical rain forest. Tropical rain forest. Ano po ang biome? Tinatanong din yan sa board exam. Biome, distinct biological communities. Again, anong meaning ng biome sa Gen Ed? Distinct biological communities. Okay? Distinct biological communities. Ang tundra, tinatanong din yan sa Gen Ed. Anong example ng tundra? Arctic biome. Okay, tundra, Arctic biome. Distinct biological communities, biome. Arctic biome, tundra. Okay, next, mga organisms that can produce their own food from inorganic substances such as sunlight and gaseous elements are called, o pag kaya nila mag-produce ng sarili nilang pagkain, that is autotrophs. Autotrophs. Ano ulit ang heterotrophs? Organisms that cannot produce their own food. like animals, autotrophs, plants, or producers. Anong other word for decomposers? Saprotrophs. Okay, they are the bacteria. Okay, termite, bacteria, and fungi. Predators. Okay, meron po tayo sa science, wag natin kalimutan po no, yung mga symbiotic relationship. Ayan. Okay, kapag po an avocado planted beside a sampaguita plant, competition. Kapag naman po a hunter shooting a duck and eating it for dinner, predation. Kapag naman po a tapeworm inside the gastrointestinal tract of a human or mga garapata sa mga aso, parasitism. Okay, kapag naman po an orchid on a trunk of a tree, commensalism. Okay, commensalism, an orchid on a trunk of a tree. Okay, kapag naman po clownfish and sea anemone, mutualism. Okay, clear? Sige, i-drill natin yung mga symbiotic relationship. Okay. A hunter shooting a duck and eating it for dinner. A hunter shooting a duck and eating it for dinner. Ayan, very good. The fox eat the rabbit. Oh, the fox eat the rabbit. Yes, predation pa rin. Okay, a sampaguita plant planted beside the mango tree. Okay, a sampaguita plant planted beside the sampaguita tree. Sampaguita, naghalo-halo na. Yes, competition. Okay, a hunter na naman tuloy. Okay, a sea anemone and clownfish. Sea anemone and clownfish, yes, mutual. Mutual relationship, no? And then, an orchid on a trunk of a tree. An orchid on a trunk of a tree. Yes, commensalism. A lice and a flea on your dogs. A lice on your head, a flea on your dog. Parasitism. A tapeworm in the gastrointestinal tract of a human being. Ayan, parasitism. Ang gagaling naman ng mga alaga ng Teacher A. Okay, next. Number 18. Yung kaibahan ng autotrophs no sa heterotrophs. Autotrophs, they can produce their own food. Heterotroph, they cannot produce their own food. Okay, let's have this question. Places on Earth that are of outstanding universal value is the World Heritage. As conservation of wetlands and forests is to protection of plants and animals natural. Parang ano yung tanong, analogy, ano naman daw tawag doon sa tirahan ng mga hayop at mga halaman? Habitat. Okay? Ano po yung mga World Heritage? Yan po yung mga lugar sa mundo no, na kinikilala natin no, tulad ng Taj Mahal sa India at marami pang iba. Pati nga ata yung Puerto Princesa Underground River is kabilang na dyan. At marami pa pong iba. Okay. Ayan, dahil nga sa World Heritage, sige nga mag-practice tayo. Baka itanong ulit kasi tinanong nung September, saan matatagpuan ang Leaning Tower of Pisa? Saan matatagpuan ang Leaning Tower of Pisa? Very good, Italy. Saan matatagpuan ang Burj Khalifa? Saan matatagpuan naman ang Burj Khalifa? Burj Khalifa? Yes, Dubai. Saan naman matatagpuan ang Petronas Towers? Petronas Towers. Very good. Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Specifically Kuala Lumpur or Malaysia. Saan naman matatagpuan ang Sydney Opera House? Sydney Opera House. Yes, sa Australia or specifically sa Sydney. Okay, saan naman matatagpuan ang West End Theatre? West End Theatre. West End. Yes, sa England. Very good. At last one, saan naman matatagpuan ang Broadway Theatre? Broadway Theatre. Para tayo naging art appreciation. Charot. Okay. Broadway Theatre po, USA, United States of America. Okay, ayan. Sige. Kasi places on Earth eh. O, so may places on Earth naman yan. Okay. He was considered as the father of organic agriculture. He was considered as the father of organic agriculture. Ferdinand Marcos, Benigno Aquino, Ramon Magsaysay, Carlos P. Garcia. Benigno Aquino. Si Marcos, 21 years siyang nanungkulan at sa kanya rin na-produce yung Miracle Rice. Ramon Magsaysay, Man of the Masses. And ano yung kanyang kilalang quotation? Those who have less in life should have more in law. Those who have less in life should have more in law. Carlos P. Garcia, Filipino First Policy. Yung mga president, no, na drill, I think nasasama siya sa science because they're also considered po sa improvement ng science technology in our society. Okay. In his or her administration, the science and technology sector of the Philippines was dubbed as the golden age of science and technology by Secretary Estrella Alabastro. O, sino daw president yung tinagurian tayo na golden age of science and technology? Ayan, 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 ayan. Gloria Macapagal Arroyo. Fidel B. Ramos, Philippine 2000. Ano pa po yung flagship ni Gloria Macapagal Arroyo? Strong Republic. Okay, Benigno Aquino, the first bachelor president. Corazon Aquino, the first female president in the Philippines. Okay, yan, GMA. Which is healthy for the brain and doesn't increase blood sugar. Saturated fats, carbohydrates, proteins, or vitamins. Healthy for the brain, proteins. Okay, proteins po. Sa vitamins, wag nating kalimutan, pag lack of vitamin C, scurvy. Lack of vitamin D, rickets. Lack of vitamin A, loss of vision. Okay, lack of iron, anemia. Yan yung mga sa vitamins na kapag lack ka ng certain amount of vitamins. Okay? So this one, proteins. Ano po yung saturated fats? Saturated fats are found in animal products like beer. Beer. Bakit beer? Beef, pork, milk, and cheese. Next. Carbohydrates act as an energy source, help control blood glucose and insulin metabolism, participate in cholesterol and triglyceride metabolism, and help with fermentation. And vitamins are a group of substances that are needed for normal cell function, growth, and development. Okay, for carbohydrates, we are also calling them the macromolecules, the nucleic acid, the proteins, the lipids, or the fats are carbohydrates. Monosaccharide, polysaccharide, and disaccharide are macromolecules. Okay, next. Zebra and horse are similar, just as lion and jaguar are also similar. But the two pairs have different characteristics because they belong to different species, genus, order, family. Okay, because they belong to different species. So yung taxonomy, wag natin kalimutan, no? Dear King Philip, come over for good spaghetti. O, the highest classification, domain. Domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Again, domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Tinatanong ko, the highest classification, domain. Pero kung wala si domain sa choices, yung sunod, kingdom. Okay? Okay, the taxonomy of living things, wag kalimutan, domain, kingdom, phylum, class, order, yung primates, no, chimpanzee, orangutan, and Gorilla, order primates, family, genus, species. Domain, highest classification. Okay, 23, a special type of cell division of germ cells in sexually producing organisms that is used to produce egg and sperm is called, okay, what do you call that? Reaction, meiosis, reproduction, or mitosis? That is meiosis. Okay, let's differentiate meiosis and mitosis. Okay, mitosis, it's a 2N diploid, one division, daughter cells, 4 identical daughter has 46 chromosomes. It is for growth and repair. O tandaan ng mitosis para madali niyong maintindihan, body cells. Ang meiosis, sex cells. Ayan. Ito naman yung kanilang similarity. Okay, so that is the easy way to identify. Meiosis is happening on the sex cells. Mitosis is happening on the body cells. Okay. Acknowledging as the father of microbiology, he discovers germs. As the cause of disease, fermentation is caused by microorganisms and ways of destroying microbes in the liquid, and he is the father of microbiology is none other than Louis Pasteur. Siya rin yung nakadiscover ng rabies vaccine. Okay, kilalanin naman natin yung iba. Si Edward Jenner is well known around the world for his innovative contribution to immunization and the ultimate eradication of smallpox or smallpox vaccine. Si Alexander Fleming was a Scottish physician scientist who was recognized for discovering penicillin. Okay, the care and protection of historical structure is to heritage conservation. And moderate consumption is to consumption. So where do you connect consumption? Forest conservation, nature conservation, energy conservation, or food conservation. Okay, that is consumption po, no? Pagkain. So that is food conservation. I hope nakuha, teachers. Okay. Next. Ito na. Native of Cordillera live in mountain biome. While indigenous people in Cordillera live in, o yung iba naman, kung yung native talaga, yung mga igurot talaga, nakatira sa mountain biome, saan naman daw nakatira yung mga kasama nila, indigenous people? The people that are related to them. Grassland po. Okay? Hindi mo pwedeng tumira ba sa ocean, no? Ano sila, mga sirena? Okay, aquatic, tanggal na. Okay? Forest naman, ano ba sila? Mga animals pa sila. Okay, so grassland. Biome, distinct biological communities. Arctic biome, tundra. The world's largest ecosystem of desert, Sahara. Okay, ito po yung mga kinds of biome. We have the rainforest, taiga, temperate deciduous forest, grassland, desert, and tundra. Tundra po lumabas na yan sa Gen Ed. Arctic biome. Okay, 27. What matter is formed by particles made up of atoms, molecules, and or ions, which are well separated and without regular arrangement? Without arrangement and well separated, is it plasma, liquid, gas, or solid? That is gas. Okay, ano ba yung plasma ulit? Ionized gases. So it happens in what transfer of heat? Radiation. Okay, liquids take the shape of the container. The molecules are a little apart. Solid, the molecules are tightly packed together. Ano pang tinatanong sa solid? Sound travels fastest in solid. Light travels fastest in vacuum. Tandaan. Okay, ito po yung different characteristics pag solid, rigid, fixed shape, fixed volume. Okay, kapag naman po liquid, wait lang po. Okay, liquid, not rigid, no fixed shape, fixed volume. And kapag naman, ayan, nakita nyo yung gas, no, well separated yung kanyang molecules. Yung solid naman, tingnan nyo yung molecules ng solid, tightly packed together. Ang liquid naman, there's small or little spaces on the molecules of the liquid. Okay, the kinetic molecular theory of gases. In gas, many gas particles, they are tiny and they spread apart. Sorry, they're tiny and they spread apart. Gas particles are in constant random motion. No attraction or repulsion between particles and collisions are elastic. Next, who is the father of modern ecology? Charles Darwin, Ernst Haeckel, Rachel Carson, or Eugene Odum? Correct, si Eugene Odum, the father of modern ecology. So yung lumabas po sa GenEd naman ng September, sino daw yung nag-propose ng laws of ecology? Kilala nyo? Sino daw po yung nag-propose ng laws of ecology? Si Barry Commoner. Barry Commoner. Okay, Barry. Barry Commoner. Okay, Barry Commoner. Okay, laws of ecology. Okay, Charles Darwin is primarily known as the architect of the theory of evolution by natural selection. So kay Charles Darwin, theory of evolution. Kay Ernst Haeckel, discovered and described hundreds of species, coined key terms such as ecology, ontogeny, and phylogeny, and was well known for his popularized version of the recapitulation theory during embryonic development of animals. Si Rachel Carson was an American biologist, well known for her writings on environmental pollution and the natural history of the sea. Ayan naman po yung kay Rachel Carson. Okay. Ayan, nilagay ko po dito kasi lumabas po ito ng September, the 4 laws of ecology. Okay, what are the 4 laws of ecology? Alamin natin, no? Ano ba yung 4 laws of ecology? First, it is formulated by physicists and ecologists Barry Commoner. Double M pala yun. Okay, Barry Commoner. Sabi niya, everything is connected to everything else. Humans and other species are connected, dependent on a number of other species. So, ibig sabihin, we are related to one another. We are connected to one another. Kung nag-cause ka po ng kasarian ng environment or destruction of the environment, it would also affect you as a person. Everything must go somewhere. No matter what you do, and no matter what you use, it has to go somewhere. For example, when you burn wood, it doesn't disappear. It turns into smoke, which rises into the air, and ash, which falls back down to the earth. So lahat ng bagay sa mundo may pupuntahan at may pinanggaling at may kababalikan. Okay, yun po. Everything must go somewhere. Ano pang sinabi niya? Yung kanyang third law, nature knows best. Like it says, nature knows best. As much as you think it might help a place by repainting it, you're submitting the fumes into the air and into your lungs. Why not put siding on it? So alam ng nature kung ano ang mangyayari sa atin, no? So for example, you're the one producing yung mga causes ng environmental pollution, babalik din yan sa'yo, lalo na sa lungs mo. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Everything you do must have a reason behind it. For example, a class feeds a party. In order to win the party, you have to fill out a survey and submit it back to your teacher. The law basically means you have to do something in order to get something in return. So sa nature natin, so kailangan may gawin tayo, panatilihin natin yung sustainable development or environmental awareness kasi makakatulong to sa atin. Okay? Ayan po, tandaan natin yan. Laws of ecology, Barry Commoner. So lumabas po to, no? Tapos kabisaduhin, memorize or familiarize ninyo kung ano yung apat na laws na yon. Kasi ang tanong dito, alin sa choices yung hindi law of ecology. Ganon po siya tinatanong. Ang sagot doon, isolationism is advantageous. So wala naman tayong nabasang law niya na isolationism. So yun po yung hindi kasama nito. Okay, next. In complicated food chain, humans act as primary consumers as plants are, yes, so familiar na sa inyo ang plants, they are producers. Decomposers, saprotrophs, saprophyte, detritivores, or bacteria. Oh, another term for decomposer, detritivores. Okay, detritivores. 30. How is heredity transferred from parents to offspring? Chromosomes, genes, proteins, or hormones? Ayan, they are called genes. Okay? Healthy for the brain, proteins. Chromosome is just a part of the gene. Ang hormones naman, it causes imbalance or different activities in our human body. Okay, ito po, cystic fibrosis. Cystic fibrosis is an inherited disease caused by a recessive allele. The Punnett square shows the genotype of a male and a female and the predicted genotypes for their offspring. So ang tawag po dito, tool to classify or to find out the genes of the organism is the Punnett square. Alleles are the alternative versions of gene. Kapag genotype, genetic information. Pag phenotype, observable characteristics. So yung capital letter dyan, dominant. Yung small letter, recessive. Okay, chromosomes are thread-like structures made up of protein and a single molecule of DNA that serve to carry the genomic information from cell to cell. A gene is the basic physical and functional unit of heredity. Genes are made up of DNA. A protein is a naturally occurring, extremely complex substance that consists of amino acid. The building blocks of protein, amino acid. Hormones are chemical substances that act like messenger molecules in the body. Okay, messenger molecules in the body, hormones. 31 na tayo. What are the primary reasons for the deflection of wind at the north and south? Is it magnetic forces, gravitational pull, Coriolis effect, or ocean currents? So this one is what you call the Coriolis effect. Gravitational pull, no? Yung moon's gravitational pull, yun po yung nagko-cause ng tides. Moon's gravitational pull. Ito po yung itsura ng Coriolis effect. Is the curving of the path of objects or fluid due to the Earth's rotation. Pag rotation, day and night. Pag revolution, 1 year. Okay, yan po. The Coriolis effect. Next, which agency is responsible for managing and monitoring typhoons in the Philippines? Ayan, tinanong na ata natin to kanina, no? For the safety of the people, especially sa mga rainfall warning, PAG-ASA, our Philippine Atmospheric Geophysical Astronomical Services Administration. Next, saturated and unsaturated fats are classified as fats. Are they proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, or nucleic acid? Fats are lipids. Okay, lipids po sila. So let's study po yung mga building blocks of the macromolecules. Carbohydrates, monosaccharide. Protein, amino acid. Lipids, fatty acid and glycerol. Ang nucleic acid po, ang example niya, DNA and RNA or the nucleotides. Okay? What is the highest level of taxonomy used to classify all living organisms into broad categories? O wala yung domain. O ito yung sinabi ko kanina, ano yung next na highest kung wala yung domain? Yes, kingdom. Dear King Philip, come over for good spaghetti. Father of Asian taxonomy, Aristotle. What is the study of the distribution of animals in different landscapes called? Tanggalin na natin ang taxonomy. Taxonomy is the study of classification of animals. Ecology, the interaction of biotic and abiotic. Ano yung ethology? The study of animal behavior. Ethology. So this one, zoo geography. Okay, distribution of animals in landscapes. Zoo geography. Unsaturated fats are predominantly found in unsaturated plants, animals, either plants or animals, dairy products. So they are found unsaturated in plants, unsaturated fats. Okay, the saturated fat can be found in meat, butter, or dairy products. The unsaturated fat can be found in vegetable oils or plants. How do plants convert sunlight into energy? Ano sagot natin? How do plants convert sunlight into energy? Photosynthesis, respiration, transpiration, or chlorophyll reaction. Ano nga ulit yung chlorophyll? The green pigment in the plants. So the food making process of the plants is what you call photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. Humans are the primary consumers while plants are the anong role ng plants sa ecosystem? Producers. Pag role of an organism, anong tawag doon? Ecological niche. Ecological niche, role of an organism. Role of an organism, ecological niche. Next, mitosis is for growth and repair. Meiosis is for blank in animal cells. O, ang meiosis, saan nangyayari ang meiosis? Yes, sa sex cell. So they are sexual reproduction. Next, 40. O ano yung mga asexual reproduction? Example po niyan, budding, regeneration, fragmentation. There involves one parent only. Gametes are not produced. Offspring are genetically identical to the parent. The cell division are only mitotic. Unlike po ng sexual reproduction, ang basic example po niyan ay fertilization because it involves two organisms. What term describes the evolutionary relationship between organisms based on their ancestral lineage? Ancestral lineage, that is phylogeny. Phylogeny. Taxonomy po, study of science classification. Ayan, ang ontogeny, ontogeny refers to the development of an organism. Development of an organism, ontogeny. Phylogeny refers to how the organisms have evolved. Taxonomy is the science of classification. Morphology is the biological study of the form and organization of living things. So form and organization of living things, morphology. Okay, tuloy-tuloy lang teachers. Okay pa kayo? Pa-heart react kung nakakasabay pa, masyado bang mabilis or nakukuha na yung pacing? Ayan, thank you naman po sa mga feedback and responses. Okay, let's continue. The disappearance of animals like the dinosaur, the saber-toothed tiger, and white dolphin, and the appearance of new ones like the red fox, rainbow fish, and Thai tarantula exemplify ecological biodiversity, evolution, niche, or creation. Okay, ayan. So meron daw kasi nagbabago no, ng mga species. Ang tawag po dyan mga alien species. Bakit nga ba nawala ang mga dinosaur? Because of the sudden meteoric impact. And anong era po yung mga dinosaur? Mesozoic era. Anong ibig sabihin ng biodiversity? Living things on Earth. ang niche role of an organism. So dalawa na lang, is it evolution or creation? That is evolution. Disappearance and appearance. 42, ayan, 42, inulit-ulit ko na to kanina, the distinct biological communities that have formed and developed in response to a shared physical climate and distinct physical environment is what you call biomes. Biomes. Ang biotic living things, ang abiotic non-living things, ang ecosphere, another word for ecology or the life on Earth. Ay, sorry. Ecosphere is the same as biosphere pala or life on Earth. Biosphere. Next. All of the following contribute to the greenhouse effect except, ayan, nabanggit ko na rin to kanina. Is it deforestation, car exhaust, bonfire, or hydroponics? Ayan, so water-based solution for plants, hindi po hydroponics ang nakaka-effect sa greenhouse effect. Kasi exception yung hinahanap natin. So itong tatlo nakaka-apekto po siya sa heat trapping of the Earth's surface. Okay, ito po yung hydroponics, no? That is an illustration of a water-based solution for plants. The region around the rim of the Pacific Ocean where many volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occur is called where many volcanic eruptions and earthquake occurs, the Ring of Fire. Ayan, nabanggit ko na kanina, or the Circum-Pacific Belt or the Circum-Seismic Pacific Belt. Since most organisms consume more than one type of animal or plant or consume both, the transfer of matter and energy intertwine yung keyword, food web. Ano nga yung mga consumer? Herbivore, carnivore, omnivore. Producers are the plants. Food chain, example, grass, goat, human, bacteria. Okay, next. Okay, food chain, grass, goat, human, bacteria. Food web, intertwined, interlocking, interconnected. The world's largest ecosystem of desert is what you call Sahara. Sahara, the world's largest ecosystem of desert. The child at the top of a slide. A ripe guava before it falls. A yo-yo before it is released are examples of potential gravitational energy. Gravitational energy, yeah. Okay, there are two main types of energy nga, stored energy, potential energy, and the energy in motion, kinetic energy. The practical application of scientific development on daily human activities is what you call, or the practical application of science, that is technology. 49. A food chain is illustrated by the following link. Okay, an example of a food chain, nasabi ko na rin kanina. Ayan, ang sagot. Grass, goat, human, bacteria. And ayan na, favorite subject nyo na yung susunod. Magdi-drills muna tayo ha, after the science. Ayan na, excited na ako sa math. Okay, ako yung excited. That's my major. The major concern about global warming arises from increased concentrations of the... O, kamusta ang math exam ninyo? Ayan. Okay, baka pinahirapan ko ba kayo? Okay, increased concentrations of greenhouse gases. O, sige, let's have the drill bago tayo mag-break and then your favorite subject na ng lahat ng taong bayan. Okay, math na ang sunod. Drills muna. Wait lang. Open ko na yung pang drills ko. Gorilla, orangutan, and chimpanzee have similar characteristics because they are called, yes, gorilla, orangutan, and chimpanzee, primates. Okay? Gorilla, orangutan, and chimpanzee, primates. Sige, sagot lang kayo dyan. Hinahalungkat ko pa yung mga tanong sa science. Ito, the gravest threat to mankind in the 21st century. Sinabi ko rin to kanina, the gravest threat to mankind in the 21st century. Very good. The gravest threat to mankind in the 21st century, global warming. Next, the most important source of energy in the ecosystem. The most important source of energy in the ecosystem. Yes, very good. That is sun. Potential energy is to battery. Ano nga bang tamang sagot dito? Moving electric fan is to blank energy. Anong sinagot nyo dyan? Okay, the moving electric fan is to kinetic po ang sagot dyan ha, hindi po mechanical. Kinetic energy. Kinetic energy. Okay, next, the beneficial effect of scientific development on transportation. The beneficial effect of scientific development on transportation. Very good. Mobility. Mobility. The greatest effect of scientific development naman on agriculture. The beneficial effect of scientific development on agriculture. Correct. Increase crop yield. Increase crop yield. Okay, next. Kaya pa? Arrange the following in the chronological order of the food chain. O give me an example of the correct order of the food chain. Yung una muna, yung grass, yung nagsisimula. Ano yung tamang arrangement? Yung una muna, yes, grass, goat, human, bacteria. Ano pa yung isang arrangement kapag sun naman po yung nagsisimula? Kapag sun naman yung nagsisimula? Kapag sun naman din yung nagsisimula. Ayan, tama po yung grass, goat, human, bacteria. May isa pang tanong sa GenEd kapag sun naman yung nagsisimula. Yes, sun, primary producer, primary consumer, and primary and decomposer. Sorry. Okay, next. Okay, humans are called omnivore, herbivore, or carnivore. Ano bang tawag sa humans? Humans. Pag humans po, omnivore po ang humans. Omnivore ang humans. Next, the sum total of society's customs, traditions, ethics, values, beliefs, and prevalent practices. Yes, the culture. The largest ecosystem in the world. The largest ecosystem in the world. Yes, ocean. Okay, next. Endangered animals are protected by regulating. Endangered animals are protected by regulating. Endangered animals are protected by regulating. May nakakaalam? Hunting. Hunting po. Ayun, may nakakuha si Ma'am Alicia. Endangered animals are protected by regulating hunting. Okay, next. Sa science, ano pa? Okay, sa science, another word for decomposer. Pakitype po ng mga different words na ginagamit sa decomposer. Yan, pakitype po ng mga words na ginagamit sa decomposer. Yes, saprophytes, saprotrophs, detritivores. Bacteria are decomposers. Organisms that can produce their own food naman po tayo. Organisms that can produce their own food. Yes, autotroph. Pero yung organisms that cannot produce their own food, organisms that cannot produce their own food, heterotrophs. Okay, places on Earth that are of outstanding universal value. Places on Earth that are of outstanding universal value, world heritage, correct. It is the place where an animal lives. The place where an animal lives, correct, habitat. The highest consumption of electricity at home. The highest consumption of electricity at home. Sino naman po yung nag-propose ng law of ecology? The law of ecology, mga scientists naman tayo. Yes, Barry Commoner. Magbigay po kayo ng 4 laws of ecology, kahit isa lang. Okay, paki-enumerate po o magbigay ng isang law of ecology. Yes, nature knows best. Everything is connected to one another. There's no such thing as free lunch. Everything must go somewhere. Everything must go somewhere. Who are the people or indigenous people in Pampanga, Tarlac, and Zambales? Who are the indigenous people in Pampanga, Tarlac, Zambales? Aitas. Saan naman po matatagpuan ang mga Igorot? Saan naman po matatagpuan ang mga Igorot? Yes, Cordillera. Disappearance and appearance. Disappearance and appearance ang keyword. Yes, evolution. Disappearance and appearance, evolution. Distinct biological communities. Distinct biological communities, correct? Biomes. Okay, this is a water-based solution in plants. The water-based solution in plants. Water-based solution in plants, correct? Hydroponics. Okay. The indigenous tribe of the lowland. Saan naman nakatira yung mga indigenous tribe of the lowlands? Okay, very good. Grassland. The region around the rim of the Pacific Ocean, where many volcanoes or volcanic eruptions and earthquakes occur. Correct. Ring of Fire. And ayun, na-master nyo na yung mga recent science examination questions. Ayan, let's have a break. Let's have a Kit Kat. Charot. Okay, break time muna tayo. Let's be back. Siguro mga 15